Okay, it's January 28th, 2013. This is the review for today. Didn't take any futures trades today. Actually, that's not true. I did take a couple, but broke even. Was only in the market maybe 15 minutes tops today. I just didn't get a lot of sleep. Wasn't feeling the market. Was out of sync, so we just hung it up early and enjoyed the day. But this video recap is actually a follow-up to the forecast that we did yesterday. We had two of our Forex trades fire off, so we don't want to talk about those. Also want to talk about the pound dollar, which we discussed in that video, where I closed out that order at the gap open. And looking back at it, unfortunately, I shouldn't have done that because I closed my order. I held it through the weekend. I got in at this support resistance line. And we were up, I don't know, over the weekend it gapped, and we were up about 61 pips, and we closed out. And what I was looking for is I was looking for it to clear this gap, which it was close to doing, but didn't quite get there. And we got about 8 pips to close the gap, and I was going to get in short again, and I missed it. And now, basically because of me being greedy for 8 pips, I missed out on about 120. That's the way it goes. You can't win them all. But I mean, we locked in 60 some odd pips so over the weekend on that gap, so we're pretty happy about it. But anyways, back to the trades at hand. Sunday we set these orders in place. Typically, since this was my first forecast for the Forex trading, I'm going to continue to do this on the weekends and give you guys kind of an outlook of what I'm looking at. And typically, what I do on Forex is I set up my plan on Saturday or Sunday, and I put my orders in the market, and I just let them ride. And once they trigger, then I'll adjust them. And if another opportunity comes about, then I might take one of them off the table and adjust for another opportunity in the market. But anyways. The two that worked or are working right now we have the Aussie Swissy fired off about 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning, and it quickly almost took us out right at our stop, but then came back, and it's just been sideways all day. And now that session, the Aussie session, is open, that thing is starting to go in our direction. I think we're up about 40 pips on it, and so what we're looking for is to get another 20 pips behind it before we set our stop to break even, and then let that thing run. So our risk reward on this right now currently is roughly 15 pips, and I don't have my take profit yet, but it'll be somewhere up in here in this congestion. So just to be conservative, let's put it at about 150. So it's a 10-to-1 ratio on that one. That's going to be a good trade if it works out, and it should. But anyways, that one's in the works. The other one that's fired off just about an hour or so ago was the dollar CAD, and let's take a look at this one. Now the premise on this trade is we were looking for a breakout continuation on this support and resistance line. So let's zoom in a little bit tighter. What we were looking for is it to break out, pull back, which it did, which we missed that opportunity there, and it continued up. So we would have caught that run if we would have been watching our charts a little closer. So about 43 pips we could have made. So we're trying to catch on the second round and for it to pull back and to take a long position here, which we triggered, and it's getting really close to our stop, so we might get stopped out here. But I think we only have 10 pips on the table on this one, so $100, not a big deal. Let's see, let's zoom in. So, yeah, we're getting close. We're 4 pips away from getting taken out. But anyways, if that happens, then what we're going to be looking to do is we're going to look for this to drop a little bit further, and then we're going to look for it to pull back to this line, and then we'll take it short from there. Chances are it's probably going to go our way, but I have a really tight stop on this. This is a risky trade, so I really don't want to put too much out there. But let's see what we have risk reward on this sucker. Let's zoom out. Yeah, like I said, my platform just drags when I'm doing these recordings, so I apologize. Alright, so we got 10 pips on the table with a risk a reward of about 250. So I don't know, 25 to 1 roughly. So that's going to be a monster trade if that works out, and that's one of the reasons. I mean, risk reward. If you're looking for a monster like that, it's really unrealistic with a 10 pip stop. But hey, if it works out every once in a while, you catch one of those suckers, and it'll make your week. So that's a $2,500 trade if that works out versus $100 risk. So, anyways, that's what we got. We still have, I don't know, 5 or 6 more orders in the marketplace just waiting to work out. And if any of those trigger, then we'll recap tomorrow. If we have any progress on the 2 trades that we're in, then we'll go ahead and do a recap. Otherwise, stay tuned until we do some futures ones. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.